All right. Good morning, everybody. This is the final part of putting the races in. One thing I forgot to mention yesterday was before I pulled the old races out, I went ahead and took a depth measurement of each one. That way, when I go to put the new ones back in, I kind of half-ass get them back to where they kind of need to be per whatever factory spec they should be. So, all right, let's go ahead and get this over here. We'll start with the little one first. So we'll go ahead and plop that down in between two pieces of wood, like that, and then let's go grab the races. All right, pulled them out of the freezer. I went ahead and put a little grease on the inside there. I just like to set it in there like so. Get a piece of wood to start off. Flat drop pin and just start lightly tapping it around. One final tap around. Back here. Back, make sure that shoulder is up against the back. We'll check it in. Alright, flip it over and do this. Even. Thing to know, if you're not going to take measurements of the depth, is as you beat the races in, it's going to sound like a thud, and then once that race meets the back of that shoulder, it'll go from a thud to a ping. Here. All right, we're back here on the bench. And let's see, it's 5,700. So let's check it here. Go ahead and turn these on. Make sure they're closed. Zero them out. Alright. So now, just shove it down in there. What we'll end up doing is I want it to get it right. We're going to step straight. Pull it straight down. Hard to do it with one hand. It's kind of even. And where are we at? We're at 0.5745, so we're a little deeper than what the originals were, which that's fine, because they're up against that shoulder in there. All right, we'll spin it around. Get one more measurement on the opposite side here. Again, we're just going against that edge. Focus. Going against that flat piece edge. And then sitting down there. I mean, we're half a thousandths off. 5740. Not bad. Alright, let's try to do the other side. Alright, we should be 0.4385 at a minimum. There we go. Again, I'll put it down as flat as possible. even. What do we got here? 14320. So again, we're all the way in the end. So we're deeper than what the originals were, which means that we were absolutely flat against the back of that shoulder. So let's do this one. That one. Okay, so that's 4385. That was right on the money. All right, we're good. All right, well, that's the seals put in, or the races put in. Still got the seals. They're just the same way. They just go in here. You take a rubber mallet and tap them around to where they're flush against the outside. But all right, these are pretty much done. Get these seals put in with the large bearings in the back, and then that's it for today. All right, later.